Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today we're going to be talking about the bunkers from the GunRunning DLC. We already knew of one location from the screenshots from like a week or two ago. Well, now, because of the trailer and because of the promo picture, I can pretty much say we know two more. So I'll be showing you guys all those locations, as well as show a few other locations now that we know a little bit more about bunkers, where I would like to see them in the Sandy Shores area. So hopefully you find this video helpful, and if you do, I'd appreciate it if you could drop it a like. Now we're over here in the, or I'll go ahead and show on the map here. We're by the junkyard, and the reason we're by the junkyard is because in the promo picture, this is the location that we actually see what I believe is the entrance to another bunker. So I'll go ahead and throw the picture on the screen from the promo picture. You can see normally at the bottom, you'll see the junkyard. You can see the plane. You can see a little bit of the tower. And what's really interesting, to the left of the guy, you can see this little building, or this big building really. And that, you'll see, will be the bunker entrance. Now what I'm gonna do is actually crank like a bunch of stuff down and a bunch of stuff up on this picture so you can see that scene a little bit better. And now taking a look at it, you can see a lot more stuff in detail. You can see the mountain in the background. You can see the that building on the left there a little bit more, and you can see a lot more of the junkyard area. Now if we go back to the game, you can see the location I'm in. Now the field of view is a little bit more narrow, so it would be zoomed in a little bit. But this is the location, because you have the plane there. It's probably more like this. You have the plane there in the middle with that tower right behind it. We have on the right there, we have the satellites, and then at the far right we have that little building, the little shack or shed, whatever you want to call it. And then to our left, you can see the start of a little mountain area, and I believe that's what we're seeing in that screenshot on the left there, like in the distance, in the promo picture in the background. So this is the location. Now in the game, you can see there's no giant building, there's no giant entrance here anywhere to be found. So what I'm thinking is, since this is a big open area, there's nothing here, this is where the bunker entrance is going to go. Now it looks like it's actually going to be this way, because we're seeing the back of it, at least I think, from this angle. So if let's just say the bunker was right here, we'd be facing the back of it. And maybe, they have it so where you have to drive through this or something to go into it. But that is definitely what I believe is another bunker location. I mean, and another sort of hint, if I go back to the picture, on the picture at the bottom left, you can see a little sign. Now you can't make out what the sign says, but two of the bunker locations have had that sign, the Los Santos Air Base bunker sign. So I believe that is another one of those signs. So that's the first location I want to show you guys. And look, this is a cool location. I mean, the airport is not too far away. You can see it's right down there. It's right on the interstate, so that's definitely really good. If you want a quick entrance, you can basically just drive right over here, just drive right into it. So that's really cool. And it's pretty far north. It's not like way up here obviously, but considering my clubhouse, I believe, is right in this area, it's that building right there. Being right here, that's not too far. So if you do have that clubhouse, or if you have a clubhouse in this area, that'll be a building that is right near. That'll be a bunker location that is right near. And again, this is like a perfect location because there's nothing here that they have to delete. Now heading to the other location, the one from the screenshot, it's actually over here by the prison. It's somewhere in this area. I'm gonna see if I can find 100% the location, but it's in this area. So I went ahead and put it to nighttime because in the trailer we saw the bunker at nighttime, and this is the location. I'll go ahead and hit start of the map. It's by these two houses, and you can see it looks right over the prison, which is where that water tower is. You can see there's the prison, and then the interstate's over there. To our left, there's really not much, but this is that location. You can see it's next to this house, because if I go back in the same location, or a similar location, if I get back down to the ground, in the trailer picture, if I go to that, you can see to the left of the airbase bunker sign, there are those stairs to the left of the screen. And again, the exact angle is not going to be 100%, and the exact field of view is not going to be 100%, but we have the water tower in the background, and I mean, you can see the mountain as well. So this is going to be another location. I'll go ahead and make it daytime so we can see a little bit better. And again, we have a location that is like nothing's here, so it's another perfect location for a bunker. The bunker, if I look to the screenshot, it looks like it's going to be about right here, and we enter it like, you know, right here, and we go down into the ground. And I think this, you know, this is a pretty cool location. It's next to a little barn here, and it's next to a little house, which you probably won't be able to get into, but I mean, you know, it's not a bad location. It's not a great location. I'm thinking this might be one of the cheaper one of the cheaper bunker options, just because of the location. I mean, think about it. The airport is way over there. You're kind of near the interstate, but there's no like easy way to get up because there are the mountains here. I mean, I guess you can go that way and in, but if you're flying a helicopter or something, you know, you have to make sure you don't fly over this so you don't get 4 stars. So it's not. This one is definitely one of the worst locations, I think, for a bunker, but this is one of them. So far we have those two. Now, I'll go over here and show you guys the location of the third bunker, or of the bunker we saw in the first few screenshots. So that one is in this area, again, where there is absolutely nothing, so it's a perfect spot. The bunker is basically like right in this area, and we'd be going right into it and right down to the ground. This one is not, you know, it's not a bit, it's in a pretty good spot. It's right down the road from, albeit a dirt road, it's right down the road from the airport, so you have Pegasus, you know, pretty close. You have the highway right there, so again, nice, you know, dirt road to get to the highway. And I know a few people, like one of my Coke businesses is right here, so it's, you know, in a pretty good distance to that. And then you do have access to like water stuff on the lake and on the river, and Fort Zancudo is not too far away, so it's not in a horrible location. The pay and spray is right there. All in all, you know, this one might be like maybe the second cheapest one, just because it's not really on a main road, and sort of like the other one, it's, well, actually, unlike the other one's not really in a great position at all for anything. This one has a few things, but it's gonna be a little bit worse than like the one I showed initially at the junkyard, because that one you're right off the interstate. So that one, even though it's not close to maybe the airport or, you know, the pay and spray or something, just being able to access it off the interstate here is going to be a plus for a lot of people, because you're going to be coming, you know, down this interstate, and then boom, you don't want to have to drive all the way through here, you know, possibly hit bumps, hit trees and stuff. You just get right in. Now those are the three, well, those are 2 confirmed locations, and then 3, I'm almost pretty sure it's confirmed location with the junkyard. Now some other locations I really want to touch on, just because I really hope we get bunkers in these locations. Now, actually, before I do hop into that, I don't believe we're going to get that many bunkers. At the moment, we have 4 offices, and we have, I believe, 12 clubhouses and 9 vehicle warehouses. So I feel like to sort of balance that number, there's going to be, you know, 5 to 6 bunkers. Maybe they're just going to stick with 4 bunkers, but I feel like 5 to 6 would be a decent amount to sort of spread out, but, you know, over the north of the map. And we already have 3. We have 1 here, we have 1 right here, and then we have 1 wherever I was, like over here. So, you know, these are, you know, in a pretty close area. One place I really hope we get, just because it's so cool, they could replace the little wall, and I've showed this before, but I'm gonna show it again because I really like this area. This hill right here, they could totally replace this little wooden wall with one of those bunker things. That'd be so cool. I really want them to use this little hole, this little door here. So that's one area. But it probably is unlikely, just because it's really close to it's close to this one over here, and I don't know if that one's too close to the airport. One place, now I'm going to go way over here to Fort Zancudo. One place I really hope we get is Fort Zancudo. But not like in Fort Zancudo, because that's never going to happen. There's never going to be a way, or there's never going to be a bunker or some sort of building we can buy inside of here, because you already get 4 stars and they're not going to change that. But I hope we get something maybe on the outskirts. You know, how cool would it be to actually have something on the water? It would be totally unique, and you could, you know, if you were a boat guy, you could totally use boats and maybe even the APC tank, because it's a water vehicle. So having something in the swamp area would be really awesome. You know, maybe they don't want it as close, they could have it maybe on this side, but having something over here underground would be really cool. Or, you know, if they wanted to, they can come over here on this side, or they can even go on the north side. But I really want them to do something over on this side of the map, because I don't believe there's any clubhouses that you could have sort of on this left hand side of the map in this like sort of chunk. So having a bunker over here would be really nice. And I definitely like driving this highway a lot more than this one on the right, because this one on the left is a little bit more scenic. You're on the ocean. So having this one, having a bunker going up to Paleto Bay, I think would be really cool. And I think especially if you have like a clubhouse or something, or you have some businesses up here in Paleto Bay, it'd be nice to have your bunker midway, because then you could have your MC stuff up here, your bunker on the left in the middle, and then your offices down here wherever they are in the city. So that's that's another location I really hope they include, and I hope they put a bunker over there. Although I don't know, is this considered Sandy Shores? I don't know if this is considered the Sandy Shores area, even though it's just to the east of it, I guess. But come on, Rockstar, please do it. No, even though we're going to be getting a bunker sort of in this area, basically where I'm looking at out there in that open field, I kind of hope we get one on this side, on the left side of these little mountains here. I don't know, you know, if they want to put it maybe over here where there's nothing going on. Or, I mean, all along this road, there's nothing. There's just some bushes they could easily take out. Or even if they want to go sort of in the city part, if I go down here, you can see there's this whole like triangle part, which is nothing. So I think that'd be really cool. And, you know, just to sort of spread it out in Sandy Shores. And, you know, that'll give you, assuming they take, you know, my ideas and they make it a reality, we'll have one over here by the junkyard. So on the far right side. We'll have one up here, sort of in the middle by the airport, but on the north side of Sandy Shores. We'll have one over here to the left of the airfield, sort of on the east side of, or the west side of Sandy Shores. And then we'll have one down here on the south side of Sandy Shores. And then we'll also have one all the way over here on the far west side. I guess this isn't part of Sandy Shores, but having one over here would be awesome. So those are my 5 locations that I would like, well, 3 that we already know, or 2 that we already know, 1 that we kind of know, and then 2 that I would like to see. I don't believe we're going to get any more than 5 or 6. I mean, 5 I think is pushing it, just because you don't want to have these giant like bunker entrances everywhere on the map. At least with offices and clubhouses and the vehicle warehouses, they were already in buildings that were there, where these bunkers are going to be completely new. So I feel like honestly, we might only get 4 to 5 instead of 5 to 6. And I mean, look, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, basically making a circle around Sandy Shores. That works for me. I really hope we get one over here in Sandy Shores. Anyway, that is it with the video. What the hell is going on down? Cops are hard at work. But anyway, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Let's see what happens here. This guy doesn't care. It's a group of guys. Look at him. Group of old men. Oh, I deleted the cop for him. Run free. Like they're confused. Oh, there they go. Anyway, that is it. Thank you all. Like I said, please drop the video a like. That'd be much appreciated. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.